Greetings to all the aspirants present out there. This is Chandigarh Civil Services. Aspirants, we have already started one series of the Himachal current affairs where we had already covered your Jan to May current affairs of 2022. So continuing that particular series, we will be covering your June 2022 current affairs. So first thing which was in the news, that is the Himachal Pradesh is the first smoke-free state in India. So yes, one report is being released where it has appreciated the Himachal government for its feat for becoming the first smoke-free state in India. So yes, this is a big laurel which is being achieved by your Himachal Pradesh government. So yes, in Jan 2022, the Himachal Pradesh has become the first free state in the whole India. And yes, when we talk about this particular news, then two particular schemes, that is your Ujjwala Yojana plus Himachal Greening Suvidha scheme of the central government become very, very important. Why? Because this major milestone has been achieved by writing these on the back of the welfare schemes, that is your Ujjwala Yojana of the central government and Himachal Greening Suvidha scheme of the state government. And yes, when we talk about your smoke-free state, what it means, what exactly it is emphasizing, that is 100% of the household in Himachal Pradesh is having your LPG connection in their houses. So yes, this is very, very important. And yes, when this particular news is becoming very active, then two schemes, that is your Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, become important, plus your Greeny Suvidha Yojana also. So yes, the static portion related to these two schemes is important. Yes, when we talk about this Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, it came into the existence in May 2016, where the central government is trying in order to provide the women to make it free from the use of the fossil fuels, where they will be providing your LPG connection. And yes, seeking the motivation from the central government, the Himachal Pradesh government has also launched one scheme in the May 2018, that is your Greeny Suvidha Yojana, where they are motivating the women, especially your VPN, in order to provide the LPG connection in their household. And yes, in Jan 2022, it has achieved the 100% LPG connection in every household of the Himachal Pradesh. So this is very, very important, which was in the news in the June 2022. Next, which was in the news, that is Eat Right Fair is being organized in Monday. Yes, when the climate is changing, and yes, there is a need to emphasize on the holistic healthcare. Yes, this particular Eat Right Fair is also being organized in the Mandi district. So this is important where this particular is organized. This is important. So yes, in the series of the programs of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, a one-day Eat Right Fair is being organized by your Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. Yes, in this particular fair, the main objective is to make the people aware about the good diet, especially your nutritious diet. And yes, when we talk about your Eat Right movement, then the static portion related to your Eat Right movement is become active. So yes, when we talk about your Eat Right movement, then this particular movement has been launched by the Government of India plus your Food Safety and Standard Authority of India in 2018. So this is very, very important. And when we talk about your Eat Right movement, it is based on the three pillars. So three pillars, वो कौन-कौन से pillars हैं? That is your eat healthy, eat safe, plus eat sustainably. So that means it is emphasizing on these three pillars. And yes, this is aligned with the National Health Policy, which is launched in your 2017. So this is very, very important when we talk about in order to provide the nutritious and holistic diet to the citizen of the whole India. And yes, when we talk about this particular tagline, then it is completely emphasizing on one particular thing, that is your in order to provide the healthy diet to all the citizens of the India. And yes, this vision document is to be achieved by your 2050, and where they are emphasizing in order to cut down or make the India trans-free state. Plus, it is also emphasizing on the reduction in the oil, plus your salt and sugar consumption by at least 30% in the 3 years. So yes, in order to make the resource of the whole India in a very healthier manner, and in order to increase their efficiency, or in order to provide the nutritious diet, this Eat Healthy movement is a very pan-India movement which is being released in your 2018 by Government of India plus your Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. So next thing which was in the news, that is your Jeevan Dhara proves to be the lifeline for the population in the remote Himachal. So yes, this is a very good thing which is being launched by Himachal Pradesh government when we talk about in order to provide the healthcare facilities, especially in the inaccessible area. Yes, when we talk about your tribal population, this is playing a very, very crucial role. So this scheme is proved to be a boon, especially to the Lahaul and Spiti areas. So yes, in this particular scheme, Jeevan Dhara ambulance plus your mobile medical unit services have to be started in the Himachal Pradesh. And yes, in this particular scheme, the priority will be given in order to provide the health facilities, especially to the inaccessible, deprived and backward areas through these services in the Himachal Pradesh. And yes, this is very, very important schemes when we talk about your geographical terrain of the Himachal Pradesh, which is very, very difficult. So in order to provide the health facilities to every and each household of the Himachal Pradesh itself is a very, very tedious task. But yes, through these schemes, it has brought the benefits of the healthcare facilities at the doorstep of the each household. So yes, in this particular, the Himachal government has pressed into the services of at least 10 such mobile ambulance will be provided. And yes, in this particular ambulance, the OPD facility is also provided. Along with that, the screening test for the various diseases like your blood pressure, diabetes and the cancer will also be screened through these healthcare facilities. Plus, after the healthy checkup, the treatment and the medicines which also be related to that particular disease will be provided to the patients as well. So this is very, very important. And yes, in the initial phase, this health facilities will be provided through the mobile ambulance services, especially in the inaccessible areas of your 7 districts. So this is important. That is your Chamba, Kangra, Kullu, Mandi, Shimla, Sirmoor and Solan. So yes, this is a very good step which is being taken by our Himachal government. So yes, when we see this particular scheme, this is the first time that is the health facilities has been taken out from the 4 walls of the hospital and it is being provided at the village doorstep. So this is very, very important when we talk about providing the healthcare facilities, especially to the tribal population. Next thing which was in the news, that is your government opens National Faunal Repository of the Himachal Museum in Solan. So this particular area is very important where this repository of the Himalayan Museum is being launched, that is at the Solan district. So yes, this particular museum will reflect the illustration of your Indian culture identity, plus this particular scheme, this particular museum will also tell the story of your faunal wealth when we talk about your Himalayan states. Because you know that because of a lot of anthropogenic activities and through the climate change, this whole repository of the flora and fauna wealth is deteriorating with the passage of time. So yes, this is very, very important that the citizens must be aware about the basic gifts and the beautiful gifts which is being given by your nature at the free of the cost. So yes, this is a step which is being taken by your Himachal Pradesh government where the nature and the biodiversity and the much more will be provided to the visitors in order to encourage the visitors to make aware and taking the initiative to become the part of conserving the environment. So yes, this particular has been launched. So let's come to your MCQ parts. See, we always emphasizing that whenever you are reading any newspaper or any particular news, start substantiating it with the MCQ part, because this is a very, very easy way in order to store the things for the maximum period of time. So first was the MCQ related to your June current affair is your Eat Right Fair was organized in which district? So option A is your Shimla, option B is your Solan, option C is your Mandi and D is your Una. So yes, this is clear. That is your Eat Right movement which is being launched in the Mandi district. And when we talk about your Eat Right movement. It was launched by the Government of India and Food Safety and Standard Authority of India in 2018. So we had already had a discussion. Then consider the following statement, that is your Governor opens National Faunal Repository of the Himalayan Cum Museum in Solan. Next statement is your, it also encourages visitors to learn more about the Himachal Pradesh nature, biodiversity and much more. So which of the following statement is or are correct? Option A, only A. Option B, only 2. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D is neither 1 nor 2. So yes, this is very correct. That is your, both the statements are correct related to your this National Faunal Repository. Next question is your, consider the following statement. First statement is your, Jeevan Dhara ambulance and mobile medical unit services have been started in Himachal Pradesh with the aim to provide health facilities in the inaccessible areas. So that means this statement is correct. Next, in the initial phase, the health facilities are being provided through the mobile ambulance services in the inaccessible areas of the 7 districts of Chamba, Kamla, Kullu, Mandi, Shimla, Silpur and Solan. So which of the following statement is or are correct? First option is your only A. Option B is your only 2. Option C, both 1 and 2. And option D is your neither 1 nor 2. So it's very, very understood. We had already had a discussion. That is both the statements related to your Jeevan Dhara ambulance scheme is correct, because these are seems to be a boon, especially to the tribal population of the Laos Spiti and many inaccessible areas, especially in the 7 districts. So this is very, very important. So this is about your June current affairs. So very, very important. You need to substantiate your preparation with the current affairs. So this is about your June current affairs. So stay tuned and connected. Thank you.